Hero pose is a quieting posture that brings circulation to the legs as it stretches your thighs, ankles, and arches. It can serve as a great alternative to cross-legged seated meditation postures if you feel any discomfort in those poses. Many new students find that the degree of knee flexion that Virasana requires is uncomfortable. If that's the case for you, listen to your body and use this prop arrangement to keep the pose safe and effective. Place a folded blanket in the middle of your mat and set a block just behind the fold. As you proceed, if the pose strains your ankles, add another blanket. If the pose is difficult for your knees, add another block. But be willing to listen to your body and modify accordingly. Begin Virasana by kneeling on your blanket. Position your legs so that the top of your ankles are on the back edge of the fold and the top of your feet are on the floor. Your feet should be slightly wider than your hips. From there, slowly lower your hips between your heels and sit on the block. Before refining the pose, check 3 things. First, if you feel any sharp or intense sensation in your knees, or if you can't lower your seat all the way down to the block, you need to sit higher, so add more props. Second, glance down at your feet. It is essential that you are on the top of the feet, not the inside edge of your feet. If your feet are splayed, sit higher and reposition your legs. Third, make sure that your thighs are touching or parallel to each other and that your inner heels are touching your outer hips. Now that your legs are deeply folded and mindfully aligned, bring your attention to your hips. Rock your pelvis slightly forward so that you are perched on the front edge of your sitting bones. Lengthen your tailbone down into the block and bring your lower back into its mild, natural curve. Draw your upper arms into their sockets and gently engage your shoulder blades to lift your chest. Align your head with the rest of your spine and make sure that your chin is not jutting forward. Take a slow, deep inhalation all the way down into your abdomen and bottom ribs. Exhale and focus on the sensation of your breath as it releases. To release the pose, simply lean forward onto all fours and straighten one leg at a time behind you.